The Tao of Self-Confidence, Episode 122. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of successful women finding their inner journey to self-confidence 5 days a week. Subscribe to our newsletter by visiting thetaoofselfconfidence.com. Well, hello, friend. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women who have discovered their inner journey to self-confidence. I'm your host today, Sheena Yap Chan, and today I have a phenomenal lady, who's here to share her story with us today. She is a female entrepreneur, and she is also the founder of American Education Alliance. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Jennifer Nguyen. Jennifer, how are you doing today? Maybe you can fill in a little bit more about yourself to our listeners.
Hello, Sheena. I'm doing great today. And first of all, I would like to say thank you for having me on your show. It's my honor to have this chance to talk to you and our listeners. And my name is Jennifer Nguyen. I'm the founder of AEA, American Education Alliance. Our company offers services to international students, from helping them choose their educational pathways to offer products and services that immerse them into the American culture. We are also looking for expansion in helping the students with opportunities to find jobs in the U.S., offering training and coaching along with job searching assistance.
Thanks for sharing that. And, that's pretty awesome, helping international students, especially if they have no clue where they're going. At least you're there for them as the support system to help them maybe find a job in the U.S. or start a life in the U.S. So that's a great business you have. And, what's your cultural background?
Yes, I was born and raised in Vietnam. I left home for the U.S. in 2011 for an MBA. And after finishing school, I worked for a couple U.S. corporations before founding AEA. I love both countries, Vietnam and America. Therefore, I always wanted to build a bridge to connect people from the both countries that I love. And AEA allows me to do so. So it is amazing to be able to do a business that is overlap between your profession and your passion.
I love it. And it's so true, right? A lot of people think they can't create a business with their passion. And then here's your love for Vietnam and U.S. and you were able to use your company as a tie for both countries, which is great, right? And it just shows others what's possible. So, thanks for sharing that. And, what would be your favorite self-confidence quote?
The favorite self-confident quote, I do love this one really much. And it is the quickest way to acquire self-confidence is to do exactly what you are afraid to do. So often in life, we are afraid of doing things that we think we might not be too good at it, but it's not true that we are not capable of doing so. So it's really important that you have to acquire self-confidence more in doing exactly what you are afraid to do.
I love it. And, I'm a firm believer of that, right? It's feel the fear and do it anyway, right? I mean, we all have fears. I get scared of a lot of things, right? But I do it anyway, right? Because that's how we can grow and build our self-confidence. So, that's a great quote that you shared, and I really love that. So, for listeners out there, if there's something that you're scared of, just go ahead and do it, right? Just do it.
It's true. Right.
So, that's how you can start building self-confidence really quick. So, thanks for sharing that. And in your own words, how would you define self-confidence?
In my opinion, self-confidence is to be bold, to not be afraid to be different, to be brave and challenge yourself to come out of your comfort zone. Moreover, I see that people who are the most confident are the ones that create a good impact on other people around them and are be able to vibrate the good energy to the people that they are surrounded with. So that is my definition of self-confidence.
I love that. And I love how you said having good energy, right? Because a lot of people don't realize that we have high and low energy, and that's what makes us either, maybe sad or happy. It's the energy that we give out to people and the energy that we receive from other people. So it's really important when it comes to surrounding yourself with good people so you can attract that energy, right?
Sure, yeah.
So thanks for sharing that. And, what was your life like before your discovery of self-confidence?
Yeah, my life before that aha moment I have spent 10 years working in many different occupations, mostly in sales, knowing that my best strength is in business development. However, I was feeling that there was something missing inside of me, that the negative thoughts and self-doubts were there in the back of my mind. Back in August 2015, I came back to the US after almost a year, traveling constantly to Asia for an IT job. Almost out of energy, I was sitting at home feeling depressed, just wondering if I should get back to the corporate world that after that much of traveling, to apply for a 9-to-5 job again, or to open my own business. I suddenly feel useless seeing myself making no money and wondering how long my saving would last. So no direction seemed to be clear at the time, and I often thought about the decisions that I had made in my past that I was not too proud of. And a friend of mine suggested me to join a Karma Yoga program. It is a program provided by the Expanding Light at Ananda Village. So I put everything aside and I drove 4 hours to Nevada City. I stayed at the village and worked as a volunteer for 15 days. I ended up having the best 2 weeks ever, including cleaning the bathrooms and washing dishes for the guests, and worked with joy and with love. At that trip, I had a chance to be around it with amazing people. They all seeking for real happiness like myself. So we all practice letting go our self-ego, devoted ourselves to serve the community. We also practice yoga and meditation and strengthen our spiritual path daily. I learned so much from that trip, Sheena, and I got back the self-confidence that I actually can better myself and offer my good energy to people around me. I realized I have to be present in the moment and to find joy in the activities that I'm doing and going to do. So that's amazing, and that completely changed me after that trip.
Awesome. And, I love that you shared that, you have to be present in all things.
Yeah.
People forget to be present, right? I mean, if you want a better future, you got to do what's in the present, right? And sometimes we have to just stand still and be, in that moment, whatever it may be, and just realize, wow, I'm grateful. I'm in this moment right now, or I'm grateful for the present. And
right.
And, it's just taking action now is what will propel you to live the life that you want, right? So, I mean, after that realization from your trip, what's your life like now?
It's like I said, it's completely changed. My life now is much more balanced and well-directed after that aha moment. And with the support from one mentor and one close friend, I founded AEA, American Education Alliance. Doing so, I find out that I'm so passionate about education. It's not only studying in school, but studying in life, and create the chance and opportunities for the young people to come out from their home country and going to a brand new country to explore new things. And that is the fact that I did not realize before that aha moment, even though I had worked in educational service for 4 years as a side business. And my life now, daily life, is having the focus on 3 different factors. It's about work life, personal life, and spiritual life. With work life now, I spend 1/3 of my time surrounding myself with the people that I can learn from their wisdom and their great energy. 1/3 of my time, I would like to share things with the peers that I have equal experience or knowledge. And the last third, I would spend time with the people that I can offer help or support. And for personal life, I like to try and explore new things. So I have less fear that I used to have. My hobbies are, I like to sing and I like to travel. So I joined a choir and sing at the church now. And I also visit new places every other month and travel to a new country every year. And regarding to the spiritual practice, meditation and yoga is now my daily routine. And I still have excuses to skip 1 or 2 meditations. But I understand that this is my thing and I need to be disciplined on that. The more I want to spread good energy to other people, the more important I need to spend time with my higher self to maintain the good inner energy. So that's really important to remember for myself.
Awesome. And I'm glad you're able to balance, work, personal, and spiritual life with you. And I think that's really great that you can manage that, because then we can show others, like, that's possible for you too, right? If you just learn to work on yourself, right? Then you start to get to know more about yourself and what you can handle and what you are capable of. So thanks for sharing that. And Jennifer, if our listeners, they're listening to your episode, they're inspired, they want to start their own journey, is there any tip you would like to give to them regarding self-confidence?
So I would love to encourage the young woman to take more risks. I myself did not leave my parents' house until I was 26, thanks to a very protective Asian culture. And my dad always believed that it was dangerous world out there. I should not go there. I should not do things that might be dangerous to my life and things like that. And while being protected, I did not have the chance to be exposed to all life's adventures and experience. Therefore, when I went to a brand new country like the US and explored things on my own, I did not know much or how to deal with things. I made many mistakes and not knowing who to reach out to or how to ask for help when I was in danger. Therefore, I think that the earlier you experience life, the more you feel brave and strong and independent. An independent woman will feel much more confident. It doesn't mean that you think you are fine being alone without any help, but even when you have no help, you can stand up and do things on your own. And that's when you can lead your life in the direction that you want. So please go out more, explore more, and taking more risks with confidence, with joy, and with love.
I love it. And don't worry, I didn't step out of my parents' house until I was 27. And for that same reason, Asian parents, they get really overprotective. And, it's not that, that's a bad thing, right? It's just, that's how they were taught, right? They were brought up to protect their kids, right? They're doing it out of love. But sometimes it hinders us from being our own person, being independent, trusting our own intuition. So great advice. I love it. I think it's a great advice for any women out there, especially if they have that overprotective parent. Just tell them, life will happen and you have to let me go at some point, right? So
please let me go.
Yeah. So thanks for sharing that. And Jennifer, if our listeners want to get to know more about you and what you do, is there any links or social media profiles we can connect with?
Sure. So if, you are interested in having AEA helping with your studying abroad experience, please feel free to visit our website. It is aeastudy.com. Also, you can connect with me via LinkedIn or Facebook. My name is Jennifer Nguyen. Nguyen, is Nguyen. It's a very popular name for Vietnamese people.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And to our listeners, if you want to connect with Jennifer, you can also head on over to thetowofselfconfidence.com and search for Jennifer's name. Her show notes will pop up along with everything else we talked about. And I really want to thank Jennifer for sharing, her story, taking the time to, share her tips on self-confidence. So thank you so much.
Sure, Sina. And thank you so much for creating such a, great podcast that allows the women to share their stories. And when we do this way, we share the story, we feel more confident even. And thank you for creating such a good impact on the woman in, for being able to talk about our life stories like this.
Not a problem. It's for me, it's a blessing. So yes. And to our listeners, be on the lookout for another new episode of another amazing woman's journey to self-confidence. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to another amazing episode of The Tao of Self-Confidence. Check out our resources to help you jumpstart your inner journey to self-confidence by visiting thetowofselfconfidence.com.